Hi, this is Pastor Ken, and I'm trying to share with you my sermon illustration cards. So I'm going to hold the card up in front of you. Hopefully you can see it, and then I'll sit down and I'll read it to you. Okay, I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but this concerns what are called processionary caterpillars. And I got this off of those church offering envelopes that oftentimes they'd have like a little story on them or something. And occasionally I'd find one interesting, clip it out and put it on my 4x6 index cards. Leadership. A French naturalist once performed an experiment with insects called processionary caterpillars. And you can look these up. They are caterpillars that have very sharp barbs on them, or spikes, and they hook up. The lead one goes out front, and then one gets behind it and hooks up to its tail. And then another hooks up to that tail. And another hooks up to that tail. So they form a long string or rope-like or even serpent-like trail across the land. And I believe they attack pines. By pointing the leader to the last caterpillar in the procession, he had them circle the rim of a flower pot until they all died of exhaustion. Now, probably, if this was done today, there'd be a lot of objection about what the man did. But what he was trying to say is they got on this flower pot, and they hooked up, and they made one big circle. So the lead kept going, thinking that was a string or a rope, but it really wasn't. It was a circle. And supposedly they died of exhaustion. Now, what I think about is, in the Bible, history as presented by the Bible is linear. Genesis means origins. And we go from Genesis all the way through Revelation. It's a linear progression. And this age will close with the coming of Christ, and then there will be the new age, or that age of eternity. So it's linear. But some of these false religions produce a cyclical or circular view of time itself. So anyhow, I thought you might find this interesting about the processionary caterpillars, and you can look it up and maybe use it in any way possible in your sermons. Thank you for watching. This concludes the video.